Okay, right here I have a potted plant of Black and Bloom. There's two of them. I usually have them up in the upper garden, but I decided to bring all my potted plants down on this lower level to make it easier to water them, so I don't have to keep climbing the hills just to water them. There are many things that need watered up there for the time being, but I can do that with a hose. This is the lantana, a mixed lantana plant, and here is a bed of mass planting of Rock and Deep Purple. And as you can see, I'm getting flower stalks, the blooms at the top. And this is the second year. They all came back. They overwintered. So I was really happy about that. What I did was I didn't cut them back last fall. I just left them stand. The foliage, was just drooped over, and the birds liked it because they could get underneath and scratch around. And I didn't even put any protection on it at all. And then in May, early May, I cut the foliage back and waited. I wasn't sure if it was going to, if they were going to come back, and sure enough, they did. They started to come back, and I even found some seedlings. I have about 20 seedlings that were from the Rock and Deep Purple from last year. I'm going to go up the hill, have a little bed right here along the edge. More Vermillionaire, Cupia, have 4 plants right here, as well as the Salvia in front of it. That reseeds. I have the daylilies, which are blooming, that big large bed. I'm going to walk over here. Here are 4 hot lips plants, and they'll grow together and be sort of like a hedge. They're just starting to bloom. And over here, have a Japanese willow shrub that really is kind of out of control, but the birds like it. And I have a cardinal vine, which I planted from seed. There's 2 of them there, and I gave other ones away. I have celosia here, and verbena and pentas. That's a bleeding heart that I cut back, that came back, bounced back. Celosia. And this is the upper garden with all the daylilies that are blooming right now. We're not at peak bloom, but pretty much. It'll be next week. It'll be at peak bloom. Still have the species daylilies here, a bed. Nothing wrong with that. They're really hardy. Look at this clump of ruby spider. The name is ruby spider. All of these daylilies are hybridized, meaning a person crossed another daylily with another daylily. They crossed 2 daylilies, got seeds, stratified them, put them in the refrigerator probably, and then put them in the ground and grew them, and then analyzed them to see how good of a daylily they were, and then they registered them with the American Hemercalis Society and gave it a name. So each one of these daylilies, or most of them, has a excuse me, has a name. I'm going to turn it off right now.